Hello scrapbooking buddies, Debbie Martin here, and today we're going to be creating the project recipe for Birthday Jubilee. I was privileged to be asked by Creative Memories to actually create this for you guys, so I will be taking you step by step today. We're using the Birthday Jubilee paper, the Birthday Jubilee stickers, and you're going to need a piece of blue cardstock. Let's get started. So first of all, you can get this project recipe from your favorite advisor. She can get that for you and send it to you. So you're going to need that so that you have the cutting guide. The paper that I'm using today, where they're going to be these beautiful balloons and they're going to go sideways in your trimmer. We've kind of got these red fireworks. It's got a beautiful plaid on the back. And then our two base papers are these watercolor, kind of a purpley blue and an orange. And then you're going to need a piece of cardstock, and I'm using blue. So set those aside. Those are going to be our base papers. And let's grab the instructions so we know what we're doing. We're going to start with the balloon, and that's the designer paper 1. Once again, it's going in your trimmer sideways. And I'll pull this up so you can see it. We're going to do a 1x12 and a 1x12. So you can either do it this direction or the other direction. Where I'm just gonna, we got a 1 and a 1, and then we're gonna do 5. So it's over to 12, so take it down to 5. And just make sure that's straight. And we're also left with the 5. Okay, so set those aside. That's everything for your first piece of paper. For your second piece, we're using this, it's kind of a reddy orange, and it looks like fireworks all over it. So the first cut on this one for a piece E is 1 1/4 by 12. So 1 1/4 is right there. And 1 1/4. This Birthday Jubilee is just super cute. Super cute. Okay, now we need a 4x6. So we did our 4. Let's do our 6 for our mats. Then we're going to do that one more time. We'll do a 4. Make sure we get it nice and straight. We're going to do a 4x6. Hope everybody's having a good day. And this one is going to be 4, so it's already 4 this direction, so we're going to go 4 1/2 this direction. This is extra, we don't need that, set that aside. That's going to be one of our mats. And then we're going to be using this blue cardstock. So we are going, our first 2 things that we're going to do, we're going to punch. We're using the stacked presents in the Border Maker system. So you just pop it in, grab the paper guide, and flip that around. So it's got a little groove and a big groove, and so does the punch. Doesn't matter if you start at the top or the bottom. And you're going to punch all the way down. Okay, that's beautiful. Take that out of there. We don't want to get the punch leftover stuck in our punch as we punch the next one. And open the paper guide, bring it out one more time because we're punching it twice. I feel like I have more birthday pictures than absolutely anything. Sorry, that moves my camera a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. Now we're done punching. So let's get this out of the way. Make sure you can still see what we're doing here. Yes, you can. Now we're going to cut us a couple mats. Bring our trimmer back over here. And we are going to be cutting 2 more 4x6 mats. So at the 4-inch line first, open that up, take it to the 6. Then we're going to do 2 of them 4 by 4.5 like we did over there, but we're gonna do this first. We'll do our 4 and 4.5 and 4.5. This is extra, you don't need that. Put that with your mats. Okay. And now we're going to be cutting the tops of our bows. So what you need to do is grab the smallest oval from the custom cutting system. I want to make sure that I grab the right two. Yes, make sure. Yes, I did. Set those aside. These are the leftovers that were right here. Let me show you. Right here and right here. So we're going to do 3. So first you're going to take, we're going to using the inside, you're going to do the blue blade first. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you have both feet into the grooves. Blue first. Now we don't want to move this. Okay, grab your red blade. Make sure both feet are in the grooves. And do that again. So you're going to do that 2 more times on the blue, and we're going to do it 3 times. There's a little extra paper, so if you mess up, don't worry about that, because you do have a little extra paper to play with. Or if it accidentally moves. Okay. Making sure you get both feet in the groove is super important. Or you're kind of bringing the blades, dragging it sideways, and it won't cut good. Okay. And 3. Set that aside. We don't need that. We don't need these little inside pieces. We can throw those away. And let's do that one more time with the red. Custom cutting system has been around for a long time. I absolutely love it. I'd love to hear in the comments how long you've been using the custom cutting system. Which one did you get first? Did you get the ovals? Did you get the circles? I got the ovals. I still feel like I use the ovals more than anything. I feel like they fit pictures better than maybe circles. But I do like the heart and the diamond. What I really love is the jumbo. The jumbo circle. Oh my gosh. So fun to use. So many different ways to use it. I got some different videos on that. If you want to go look at my list of videos, because there's some really fun ways to use that. And one more time. So we always do the blue first, and then we do the red. Okay, that's extra. We're going to set these aside over here because we're going to need those in a couple minutes. We are done with our blades. We are done with our oval. We have cut everything, and now we're ready to start putting it together. So let's grab our pages, these beautiful watercolor pages, and let's grab our directions and figure out what we're doing first. So it looks like we're going to put the sticker, so we're going to use this long, it almost looks like an icing sticker here at the top. So let's put that on the top of both pages. So I'm going to just line this up, make sure you can still see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. Line that up all the way across the top of the page, just like that. And do that one more time over here. Just so it's almost just kissing the top. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to start putting the other stuff together. So what we need next, let's grab our handy dandy instructions. We're going to be putting these long strips in, okay? So let's just see how far apart we need to do that. Ooh, how about some glasses? Glasses always help, don't they? Okay, so we're going to be adhering the border 4.5 inches. So let's make our border. So our border is made up of this beautiful dark red color. We're going to do that on both sides. Then we're going to be taking the balloons that we took, and that's going to be flipped over on top of this. And then we're going to bring these presents, stacked presents, right like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move this and let's adhere that first. So if you haven't used Repo, you got to have Repo for this. You would be sitting here all day long with a glue pen trying to make this work. And let me just tell you, you don't want to do that. So this is just going to be centered in this, just like that. Then we're going to put this centered in the red piece. Just like that. Just make sure that it's centered. There's a little bit of that tape sticking out, so I'm just going to fold it back underneath there. Guess I could have used Repo on that. Ah, and now it's crooked when I did that. Let's try it again. Okay. Center that in the bottom. Much better. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. Grab your Repo tape, put that on there. Repo tape. I do believe Repo tape and foam squares are probably my two favorite products. They make scrapbooking so much simpler. Okay, grab our regular tape runner on this one. And put this centered, just like that. Very fun. Okay, and I want to make sure that we're doing it all right. We put the border pieces together and adhere 4.5 inches from the outside of both edges. So let's put this on here, and 4.5 inches is going to be right there. Come over here, and 4.5 inches is right there. So go ahead and grab your adhesive, and we're going to stick it down now. Isn't this a fun border? This is going to be perfect for Christmas, for birthdays, anniversaries. Make sure you write paper straight. We don't want that crooked. There we go. And put this down over here, 4.5 inches from here. Looks like this present is a smidge off the top, so I'm just going to take my scissors, clean that up a little bit. Once in a while, our cardstock is a smidge bigger than 12 by 12. So when that happens and you punch something, it could be a little bit longer. Okay, there you go. Now we're supposed to put those mats down first. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So we have our beautiful, beautiful balloons here. So we want one up here and we want one down here. So I'm just going to lift this up since we were supposed to put that up first. And let's grab our little handy dandy instructions. That's about 1 inch from the top. Okay, so let's put a little adhesive on there. It helps if you read the instructions, girls. You really should. So we're going to come in here 1 inch from the top. So that's 11 on that side and 1 on that side, provided that our paper is straight. There we go. Now we're going to put this one on the bottom, and it's going to be 1 inch from the bottom. I feel like I'm finished getting over COVID, but I still have COVID brain. I don't know, has anybody got COVID brain? Do you remember when you had COVID that like your brain doesn't work? I feel like it doesn't work very well. Okay, so we're going to bring this in here. Once again, we're going to do 1 inch from the bottom. Line your paper up nice and straight. That's why I love working on a double mat. Put that down. Perfect. Now we're ready for our mats. So let's grab our mats. We have one of our 4.5 by 4s there. Let's see, we got one up here. We're going to put this one right in here. Another blue one here. We're going to come down here. This is one of them we're going to put a bow on. I'm going to put that right in there. Let's see, we're going to bring this little guy right in here, and this one down here, like this. So we're going to be putting these little bows at the top of these presents. So what I kind of want to do is center this. Okay. And we probably need to come in and put our bows. So let's do that next. This is going to be a great use of your repo. I'm going to push this up so that you can see it. I'm not off screen. You're going to put a little bit of repo here at the bottom. And you're going to put a little bit of repo here. And we're going to flip this one over. We're going to put a little bit of repo there. So what we're doing is we're just kind of overlapping these a little bit and bringing this in. So we want to overlap like that and overlap like that to give us that bow look. Now that's going to come in and up here. So let's go ahead and just put that on there right now since we got it all put together. And oops, we're going to put the red on the blue and the blue on the red. So we're going to come up here. We're going to make sure that we got it centered. So it looks like that. We're going to do the same thing again. So if you missed it, watch me do this again. We're going to put a little bit repo there. If, like, see this one? It's got a little bit of hang stuff, a little bit. It didn't cut it exactly perfect. Put that on the bottom, and nobody's going to see that. It's hard to be exactly perfect when you're doing stuff like this. So let's put that there. Put that there. Put some repo across, and then we're going to bring our present in and center it. And look how cool that looks. Okay, so that's going to go in here. Now that we've got the bows on the presents, we can go ahead and put these down. So figure out where you want. I'm going to bring this down. I kind of like having, let's see, you've got this space here. We're going to do a little sticker cluster here, so maybe we're going to push that up just a little bit like that. That looks pretty good. Once you get it how you want it, go ahead and grab your tape and stick it down. And once again, when I'm putting this down, I want to make sure you can still see exactly what I'm doing. I'm centering it in this little space so it has a nice clean look. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I am going to center it in that space there so it looks like it's a mat for my mat. Okay. So what pictures are you going to put on this? Put that in the comments. I'd love to hear. And I'm centering this. You can eyeball it. You can measure it. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Ooh, I keep grabbing the wrong tape runner. I'd rather grab repo than the wrong one. But kind of center this in this space right here. We're going to be doing a little sticker cluster there. And let's put this down. And we got to put our super cute pictures on this too. I was so privileged to do this video for Creative Memories, the project recipe. These are so fun, so fun. The advisor's going to be teaching these everywhere. Okay, and our last one. Now, when you're putting these down, you could put pictures in all of these. Depending on how much you have to journal, you could do a journaling box. In one of the big ones, you could do a journaling box in one of the little ones. Ooh, this one didn't go down. Let's put that down. And let's get some pictures. So let me make sure. Sometimes I move my screen, move my mat, so I didn't want to do that. So let's go ahead and put our pictures down. And this little guy right here with his little present. Oh my gosh, these pictures are so adorable. So adorable. We've got these two with the little hats on. And we're just centering that in the mat. And the sizes of all of these are on here. This one is 5.5 by 3.5. This one is 3.5 by 4. But it's also on your instructions. And it depends on whether you like a 1/4 inch mat or if you like an 1/8 of an inch mat. You could cut your pictures a little bit bigger. Look at this one. It has a little present with a little doggy happy birthday on it. How cute is that? Okay, put our pictures on, and then we're going to do our sticker clusters. and we will be done. Okay. And center this little guy in here. These two with the hat. I just got to show you this picture close up. Look how annoyed he looks right there. Yeah, that my dog would do the same thing. Like, so annoyed. Like, why do I have to have this hat on? Not fun at all. And let's put this down. Now, I chose to do a little mat. So you can do, because I wanted to journal about this. If you wanted to put another picture there, you absolutely could. I think I'm going to turn it around. I like it look like that a little bit more. Okay, we are ready to grab our stickers and do some fun stuff. So let's start right here. Like where these presents meet, I kind of wanted to do like 2 presents. Okay, and I'm going to pop one. I'm going to put one right there and then grab some foam squares. I love foam squares. Do you love foam squares? Let me know. Oh my gosh, foam squares are my fave. So let's take the backing off of that. We're going to pop that up just a smidge. Now, if for some reason, let's just say you don't have your pictures down and you're doing the pages without it, what you would want to do here is I took the backing off too, and I didn't take the backing off of this one because if it was going to come over the top of the present, like if I needed to put the picture down later, then you would want to do that, okay? But if you've already got your pictures down, you are good to go. Let's grab some more stickers here. It's your special day. Let's celebrate. Let's grab a couple foam squares for that one. I feel like that one just literally needs foam squares. Okay. And we're going to put that right in this little space made for it right there. And let's grab some little piece of confetti. Let's do a little confetti coming out from there. And let's grab maybe a bigger heart and a smaller heart for the 2 little babies right here. There. And let's see, what else do we need to do? Let's do a little something right here. Let's grab this fun fan, and I'm going to slide that underneath just a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to grab 2 cupcakes. I'm going to pop those up right there. Let me know if you like this video. Put that in the comments. We're going to pop these little guys right here. And I think we need a little heart. Little heart is what we need. Kind of want a little heart here and maybe a little heart here. So we got hearts on all 3 of our little clusters. And go ahead and journal and you're done. So happy scrapbooking.